Welcome. Welcome to Shungite Designs by Kalika. Do you like these earrings? Do you like this bracelet? They're Shungite. Let me show you more. Welcome to my Shungite channel. How many of you have been cleaning your veggies and fruits with Shungite water? I have. And I thought I'd share it with you. I think we all need to share our experiences with the Shungite because this is something fairly new to civilization, to our civilization. And the Shungite is only located in one spot, and that's in Russia. And not many of us, hang out in Russia, or most of the stuff we know about Russia is what we see about when Trump is going to Russia. Trump is being accused of collusion with the, but no. In Russia, which has nothing to do with Putin, there is a river, there is a lake, there is a town called Karelia where supposedly, and I haven't proven it to be wrong yet, it's the only place you could get it, because if there was a closer place, believe me, I'd be getting it. But I just thought I'd let you know. Anyway, a couple of months ago, I said, well, why don't I wash my vegetables in Shungite water? Because I still have the habit of rinsing my vegetables and stuff off with tap water. Although my tap water looks just as clear as Crystal Geyser or anything they say is coming from the source, the Alpine source or wherever it's coming from. That's what my tap took, so you can't really tell. You can't tell anymore. And it's hard to believe that there are as many contaminants in this crystal water that comes out of my tap. But supposedly there is. Supposedly there's feces, chlorine, you name it, and it's in our drinking water. And then I started thinking about years ago, I always would get those filters, those Brita filters to clean the crap out of your water. I would use that all the time, so I felt safe. How dumb was I? But then again, if you think about it, okay, all those years ago, for years, I was probably still just drinking tap water. But I don't know, I guess the Brita filters did clean it out. But now this is the thing. Your mind really does control everything. That's why when they give those pills, what they call those pills that are just sugar pills, and they tell you that it's going to cure your disease, and it does because you believe that it's a strong pill that's going to kill you. Well, the mind, whatever you can make your mind believe, that is what it happens. But we're so programmed not to believe in our own power, not to believe in this and that we don't. But I'm saying, I think when I was using that Brita filter, I don't know if it was cleaning my water out or not. But I didn't have any illnesses as a result of drinking it. And many people who still drink tap water without any kind of filter at all, they say, well, I've only met a few who say, I drink tap water all the time. And I'm always like, oh my God, really? How do you feel? And they're fine because the mind controls everything. So maybe my mind was controlling my everything when I was paying for the Brita filter. But it was cool, it was convenient. Put the little filters in, pour your water in, and you're done, you're safe. So, and then I started buying the kind you get at the grocery store. You go in the grocery store, it would be, I haven't seen it lately though, but it would always be in the fruit and vegetable section. Clean your vegetables, and I'd buy it and I'd use it. And then I stopped using it. I said, what is it really doing? Is it really working? I don't know. I feel fine either way. And that's another thing to think about, you guys. All these contaminants in the air, all this stuff going on, and supposed to be taking people's hair out. And then I walk around because I'm out a lot and I see, well, why do I see so many people with a head full of hair hanging down to their waist? All kind of hair, old and young, old people older than I am, big old head full of hair. So what is it really about? Is it really about your strength, or is it about the fear you have inside that outside of yourself is a stronger influence that makes things happen? I think we need to start believing that we make things happen. But let me get back to what this video is about. I have started cleaning my vegetables and fruit in Shungite water. It's so easy. It's so simple. I just get a bowl, because you don't have to run water over it. Get a bowl, dump it in there, let it, and you probably don't even need to let it soak. And I'm saying that because a lot of people, well, I'm no expert on this. I've only been dealing with Shungite. It'll be 2 years next month in June that it's been 2 years for me. And the first year and a half, it didn't even enter my mind to drink the water, even though the first I ever heard about Shungite was for cleaning your water out, filtering your water. But it just it just didn't. It took a lot of time and me hearing a lot of people saying, well, yeah, Shungite water did this and that. And finally, I did start drinking the Shungite water, and I get a lot of benefits. I mean, I don't think I could live without it. And I was, even though I had the Shungite water, and I did make a comment recently, and I said, well, it's Shungite, because I started thinking, well, this water is so powerful. Well, what got it? It does clean out your toilet. If you put some few Shungite stones in your toilet tank, you won't have to, I mean, maybe once a month. Like I said, so far, once a month, you might have to just take your little toilet brush and go around in there with some Comet or whatever you use in a few seconds, and then bam, another month you're free. Toilet crystal clear. That's just, it's wonderful. So I started saying, wait a minute now. If it's cleaning my toilet, what's it doing if I drink a lot of it? What's it doing to my insides? That's what my mind started running away with me. When it has been said time and time again, Shungite only does things that are helpful for you. Well, that's what it said. It doesn't know how to do anything bad. Shungite doesn't know how to do anything bad to you. So when I started cleaning my vegetables with it, I said, but then how do you know? Because if you whatever you use to clean it with, if either something happens to you or it doesn't. But what about the people who never clean their vegetables? Like me, for months, or at least a couple of years, I stopped, but I just rinse it off. Hey, get some vegetables, I rinse them off, that's it. But then started doing, I started putting pink Himalayan sea salt in the water to see, clean it, see what that would do. But other than that, I didn't worry about it. And what I'm saying is, why is it most of us aren't even sicker than we are? Because that's something to think about. I think it really depends on your belief. Otherwise, you would not see so many people walking around that are healthy, that have not lost their hair, that are not hooked up to a dialysis machine. So it's a lot to think about. And since Shungite is certainly new to me. It's certainly new to me, even though I've been doing it for, it'll be 2 years next month, but it's still new to me because there's so much uncharted territory, so many things that people don't know that Shungite can do, because as far as I know, people are just starting to use it here in the United States. I could be wrong, but what difference does it make? But I don't think that many people, and even the people who know about it, okay, I started doing the jewelry mainly and only because after finding out how Shungite protects you from electromagnetic frequencies, I said, oh wow, we need to have this stuff on us all the time. All the time. All the time. You need it around you because we're being just bombarded with microwave frequencies that are detrimental to our mental and physical health. So anyway, I think if you've had some kind of benefit, whatever it is, we need to start sharing it so that we know. Because remember when I started drinking the water, after I started drinking the water, I said, I think I'm going to put some in my eyes and see if it'll improve my vision. So far it hasn't. But then I stopped and then I switched to, I won't even go there, but I'll just say, so far, nothing has improved my vision, okay? And especially the baking soda in your eyes, please don't do it. Take it from one who knows. Don't do it. But then I'm sure there are others who have and didn't didn't put it actually in their eyes. I was dumb enough to put it inside my eyes. Oh my God. But I'm drinking the Shungite water, so hopefully it's going to take care of that also. Because I feel pretty good considering my age, considering that I'm exposed to all these frequencies and poisons in the air and food just like everybody else. But I feel fine. I'm very grateful that I do. And since I've been drinking Shungite, has it been 6 months? I started December 23rd. That's of last year. Yeah, December 23rd of last year, I started drinking Shungite water. And so far, so good. So far, so good. But never forget that your mind is what really influences your health and your well-being. I mean, we need to start really believing it, because we hear it all the time. But then people want to always go look outside of themselves. Well, so-and-so can help me, or this God or this guru or what. Hey, it really does come from within. It really does. So, now the Shungite, some people are mixed up about when you get it, how long do you leave it in the water? Well, from day one, I was told when I got my Shungite, but this was just for the jewelry. You just soak it in warm water overnight. Then the next day you put it out in the sunshine all day if you can, or if not, at least about 5 hours, something like that. So I would do that. I would put the Shungite out in the sun, let the sun shine down on it, and I thought, okay, it's charged up. And then I read somewhere on the Carillion website, I read that you might have to recharge it. I said, what? Oh, wow, I spent all this money and I got to start recharging this stuff? But you just put it out in the sun. That's all, just put it out in the sun. I said, okay, all right, if that's what you have to do. But how would you know if it starts losing power? I don't know anything about it losing power on me. And whenever I have needed it, like I wear it constantly. I do. Well, that's just me. I wear it all the time. But I've never had... So I don't know what happens when it stops working, because as far as I'm concerned, it's never had to stop. It has stopped working. And also Nancy Hopkins on Cosmic Reality's show, and I believe her. She's a scientist. I do believe she and her crew have had more experience with this Shungite than anybody else online. Anybody else that I've heard speak about it. And her truth is not the absolute gospel. We have to find, everybody is different. You know, certain things that work for you might not work for somebody else. It depends on so many things. There are so many variables that might make one thing work for you and not work for another person, or work in a different way. But Nancy Hopkins did say you do not have to recharge Shungite. Never. Ever. And I believe that. I do believe that. And another thing, I had this little refrigerator that wasn't keeping ice cream anymore. I thought, oh man, I can't afford no new refrigerator. It's not keeping the ice anymore. And so I couldn't eat ice cream. But of course, I shouldn't be eating ice cream anyway. But that's beside the point. Every now and then, I like to have some ice cream, but couldn't. Because the refrigerator won't. I mean, if I ate it on the way home from the store... If I ate it on the way home from the store, but by the time I got home, it would be melted, and if I put it in my freezer, forget about it. Forget about it. So I stopped eating ice cream. So, well, like I said, you don't really need to eat it anyway. But then, now, Nancy Hopkins on Cosmic Reality, they have so many wonderful products that you can buy. That, you know, I haven't used any of them, but I did listen to what they were saying about this magnet. Put it on your refrigerator. It's going to make your refrigerator work better. It's going to make your appliances work better. It's going to do it. So what I did, when I do my jewelry, I often use magnetic clasps for the bracelets, and recently I put one on a necklace. And I have lots of little teeny magnets, and I hadn't seen what Cosmic Reality had. So that's why I'm saying, you guys, let's share our experiences, because I experienced with this. I said, well, let me see. If she says with the Shungite, and it doesn't matter what size, not just about making your appliances work better, but Nancy Hopkins says size doesn't matter, but we can all agree to disagree about that. But when it comes to Shungite, it could be true, because I took a small piece, because it was just an experiment, and I just took a small piece of Shungite and I put it on top of the refrigerator, my refrigerator. And then I took the small little magnetic clasp that I use for my jewelry, and I put that on top of the refrigerator right next to the Shungite. And guess what? OMG, my freezer keeps ice cream now. It freezes stuff. Because I'm sure a lot of you have had refrigerators where the freezer didn't really keep stuff as frozen as it should. Well, that's the kind I had. I put that Shungite on there, and I've had it on there for months and months and months, because it's working. It's working. I said, oh my God. This is a tiny little piece. A tiny little piece of Shungite with a tiny little magnet. Just set it up there. And the little magnet I got at Michael's. The little magnet, or I guess any kind of magnet would work. But I just happen to have the magnet clasps. And also, isn't magnetic things supposed to be good for your body? Because some people wear magnets on them. I haven't done that. But some people, I understand, wearing magnets is supposed to be good for you. But I tell you, you guys, if you have any Shungite and you have any problem with your refrigerator, take a little bit, big piece, little piece, whatever you want, and put a little magnet next to it. Bam, problem solved. Problem solved. I said, wow. So what I'm saying is, experiment. I experimented. How would I? Well, I heard about what they were doing with their magnets. And I'm not going to be selling any magnets to go with your Shungite, because you could easily go get a magnet yourself. But get the Shungite. I don't sell Shungite stones either. I just do the jewelry. But we should all have some Shungite. Hey, you can't go wrong having Shungite around you, because it has so many uses. Now, that's one thing that I just shared with you. I shared with you. But I've had a lot of experiences, and I think I've already told you about them on other videos. But it's good to clean your vegetables and fruit with. I feel very comfortable with it. And plus, when you buy something that's got a cleaner in it, who knows what, Bottom line, it saves you money. If you want to look at it that way. Bottom line, it saves you money. You don't have to worry about buying anything to clean your fruit with, if you don't have your water already filtered where where you can. So that's it. So I'm sharing that with you guys. If you want to check out your freezer if it's not working right, and also, but also you can buy from Cosmic Reality Show. They sell those little patches and things. So hey, go for it. But like I said, I decided, well, why don't I use what I got? And I did, and it worked, so that's fine. So anyway, let me hear what benefit you've gotten from Shungite. Because we got to experiment with this stuff to find out what's going to happen. But anyway, please share your experiences so that we can, let's just experiment. I use Shungite for everything. Anything goes wrong now in my life, I go grab some Shungite. I do, but I don't have to, because I'm always wearing it. My earrings, my bracelets, my necklaces, and the water. So far so good. But anyway, let me know if you've tried cleaning your veggies and stuff with the water. And you could probably just rinse your mouth with it too. Maybe we don't even need to use mouthwash anymore. I don't know, but I use it for everything. And it's economical. Shungite saves you money on a lot of things. Certainly, I don't even buy water anymore. Because even though I was drinking the Shungite water, I still kept my old standbys. Occasionally I do the Crystal Geyser water. Because, I mean, they got me. I mean, because it says right on the bottle, bottled directly from the spring. You know, so I keep thinking, well, why would they tell a big lie like that if it's not true? Easy. But but anyway, I would still keep some distilled water around, and then I would keep. But now, I'm completely just drinking Shungite water. Even though I said I was afraid to drink it every day in large amounts, like I would normal water, because we do need to drink a lot of water. We do. But even though I was drinking the Shungite, but now I don't drink the distilled water anymore. I don't drink anything but Shungite water. And as long as it's coming out of the tap, as long as it's still coming out and it's free, well, as far as that goes, but as long as I can get it out of my tap water, poured into a glass container with the Shungite stones in there, and I don't have any complaints. I don't have any complaints at all. But anyway, please share your Shungite experiences, because we need to know. And don't hesitate to experiment. Every time I think about something, I'm going to experiment and see what it does to me. But then again, I'm wearing a brass ring now. And I'm going to experiment, because they say that if you wear a brass ring on your finger, it's supposed to really do something special. Even if you don't have it on your ring finger, I mean, not your ring finger, your index finger. Your index finger is supposed to do something miraculous. So, you know, I got to find out about that. So I'm going to experiment with that. And the ring that I made recently, which was my favorite, well, it wasn't made with brass. It was made with sterling silver, which is supposed to be good for you, but not like the copper. Actually, the brass and the copper, just wearing it on your skin, is supposed to really promote health and do good things for you. So I'm going to make another one for me out of brass, another ring just like the one that I loved, but it's going to be made out of brass, and I'm going to experiment wearing it on my index finger and see what happens. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I look forward to your Shungite experiences. Before I end this, did you know that YouTube has offered to help all us YouTubers sell merchandise on our channels? Wow, sell merchandise. And you see, everywhere you go now, I mean, they set you up. I mean, they set you up a little store. I said, oh, how cool. Oh my God. They're letting, you know, because you see these people selling all kind of things, t-shirts, this and that. Well, it's only if you sell their merchandise. And I said, well, why can't you set me up so I can sell my Shungite jewelry? No. We'll set you up, but you're selling our stuff. It'll seem like it's your stuff, just like Amazon. You know how just like Amazon, wiki buys, when it's all Amazon. It's no wiki. It's some wiki going on, but it's no, hey, it's all Amazon. So just like this, these people are selling these, well, that's my opinion. I don't know the people who were selling before they came out with this help for YouTubers. They'll set you up with your own little store, your own little online, how you can sell your merchandise on your channel. But like I said, it's not for me, because they don't want you. They're not going to support you selling your material. That's not right. That's not right. So I was left out in the cold. And as a result, as I end this, like all the other people do who have been supported by Google, YouTube, setting them up with their own little store, all their merchandise, all you gotta do is say, yeah, I want to sell this. I guess how it works, they send you the merchandise or whatever they want you to sell. Or no, maybe they don't send you anything. Maybe you just order it and they fill the order, and that's all. And then you get a cut, I guess. That's what it seems like it works to me. I'm not a part of it, so I don't know. But I didn't want to be left out in the cold. So at the end of my Shungite, this video right now, I'm going to show you what is ready to be shipped right now. And that's another problem. I don't have my online store bigger set up yet. But that is definitely what's needed, because I don't like the way it's going. You hadn't been able to see what things cost. People need to know what stuff costs. Now, I'll tell you one thing you'll never see on my channel. You will never see me say, okay, here, this one here, right here, this is $25.99. And this one right here is this one here is $59.99. And this one here is $99.99 or $2.99. You're never going to hear any $98.98. You know why? Because it's just a play on the mind. They feel like, okay, if a store across the street is selling something for $98.99 and I'm selling mine for $100, chances are people are going to go across the street to the one who's selling it for $9.99, $9.98 over 1 or 2 pennies. How stupid is that? And it makes me angry when I see, and they all do it. Every single place you go, this is part of their Bible. You got to tack on $99.99 or $59.99. Just say $60. Just say $60, because it's an insult to my intelligence to make me think I'm saving a penny. Okay? So, hey, my prices are what they are. No sense on the end of it. And basically because I failed math and it's hard hard for me to figure out stuff as it is. So if you just put a 8 or 10, whatever it is, then that's easier for me to calculate. But the real reason I do it is because they've been playing that little trick on human beings forever, and it's worked. It's worked. Well, it's only you go to the store and you only plan on spending maybe 24. Only one is 24. Well, this one right here is 20. This is only $26.99. Only $28.99. And see, but then that would mean you paying $30. But if they say 20, even though you only wanted to spend 25, they're going to show you something that's, well, this one is $29.99, not 30. See, if they say 30, oh no. Come on, guys, snap out of it. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. So anyway, let me show you what is available. But still, until I get my online store, which hopefully it'll be soon, you still have to email me to purchase your order, because otherwise how would I know what you want? But at least I'm putting up the prices now. And it's not going to be no 99 cents, nothing on it. It's going to be, if it's 5, it's not going to be $5.99, $10.99, $20. It's just going to be what it is, without the cents on it, okay? Without the other tacked onto it. Because you just, come on now. Well, that's the way I feel about it. That's the way I feel about it. I feel like, why do they? Well, I know why they do it. I just told you why they do it, but I'm not. But anyway, here's some items, and if you see something you like, it's ready to be shipped. And I keep forgetting, I do have a 14-day money-back guarantee, and I haven't been putting that in. Well, I did on a couple of my videos, I think. 14-day guarantee. If anything goes wrong, you get a refund, no questions asked, just like Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is my favorite store in the world. I have been doing business with them since the 20th century. They never, ever, ever argue with you. Bring something, because it's been rare that I brought something back to Trader Joe's and say this. They don't question it. They don't say, well, oh, you want a refund? Fine. You want to exchange it? Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Trader Joe's has the most courteous people in their store and helpful people I have ever met in my life. Ever. And when I was in the store the other day, and I went to go up to one of them and the managers and just tell them that after all these years, you guys, you just overdo it. You just so nice, so helpful. So anyway, it is what it is. And if you see something that you like, email me. I only use PayPal. Yeah, sorry. And I hope you have PayPal. And I hope you see something you like. Peace and love.